Hi guys, so today I will be showing you how to create a simple circuit using Arduino. So I will be switching on and off my light bulb in a circuit using the Arduino components. So since I don't have my physical component with me, I will be using my virtual component, and this is the software that I'm showing you how to use Arduino. So it's called Think Arcade. You just type Tinkercad, and the first one that you see there, it's the one that you go to, and then this is where you have your workspace, your workstation, everything, your projects are here. Wait, let me go back. So this is your designs, everything that you've created will be displayed here. So these are my current projects in here. So I'll be showing you how to create a simple circuit, nothing complicated. So as you can see, the software is simple to use. It's very basic. So I'm not gonna be explaining everything in the software. So let's start. You create the circuit, and these are all the components in here displayed here. And if you wanna see everything, all the components, they will be here. So I'm gonna be using basic components. Change this back to basic. So my first component that I'll need is a resistor, an LED, and a breadboard, and most importantly, Arduino Uno. I will need this. And so I'll make sure that my LED switches on and switches off after a certain amount of. So I'll set a timer for it to switch on and off. And I think it's best if I use two LEDs so that you will see the timer parts. Okay. And to make them different, I'll change the color of the LED to green. So it's gonna be a green and a red LED that will be on and off. So these are my component that I would use for this project. A simple project. So first things first, I put on my LEDs to my breadboard. And then I connect my resistors. Let me change the positioning of it. Yes, I want them to be vertical. So to connect my resistor, I need to connect it to the positive side of the LED, which is the A node, not the cathode, the A node. So I'm gonna put my resistor on the positive side of the LED. Same with this one, but I wanna change the positioning so to make it vertical. Yes, I put it connected like straightly connected to the A node because these lines here they go vertically. They go vertically like this, and then these ones they go horizontally. So to connect the breadboard to the Arduino Uno, I need to have my wires. I'll connect my jumper wires to this. First thing, I need to have the ground. Ground is the very first wire that you need to have here. So I'll put it on the negative side. So that means this whole row here is a ground wire. It's a ground row. So any wire, any jumper wire I connect here, it means it's on the ground side. So the ground wire, but it's always on the negative. So I'll put my LED side, the negative side of my LED, which is the cutoff to the ground. Same with this one, I'll put it to the I'll connect it to the ground side. And then the positive side from my resistor, I'll connect it to the digital pin. I'll put it from any pin from zero pin number 0 up until pin 13. So I'll put it on pin number 9. Let me put this straight. Yes. And the other one, the last pin of the resistor, I connect it to pin number 6. So yeah, this is my circuit. This is how it looks like. As simple as it is. Let me zoom it in so that you will see how I connected my jumper wires. So this is how it looks like. So let's get to the coding part. So now I'm gonna code this so that it works. It switches on and off the way I want it to work. So I'm gonna code it using text. First things first, as developers, we all know that in coding, we first need to initiate our variables. So I'm gonna initiate my LEDs so that I will know which LED lights when and which one is which one. So I'll initiate them. The first one, I'll be using an int variable. The first one, I'll just call it an LED pin, which is connected to pin number 9. So this is pin number 9. This is my first LED. The second one, I'll call it light. Up to you which variable you use. So the second one, I'll call it light, which is connected to pin number 6. This one. So I've set my two variables. I'm going to void setup. So here I'm setting up the pin. So if I had one LED, I was gonna write the pin directly, like say pin 9, and then it should give me an output. But then now I have two LEDs, so I'm just gonna call the variable directly. Since I want pin 9, I'll call the variable that has the value of pin 9. Okay, I'm just gonna copy and paste this because I'm doing it for two LEDs. So the other LED is called light. So that means I'll be calling pin number 6 for this one. So since I've set up everything that I will need, then I'm writing my loop in here. Let me just erase this so that I'll start over. So in the void loop, I'll first code my LED to switch on for 1 second. That means it's 1000 milliseconds. So it will switch on for that 1 second and then it will switch off. While it's off, the other LED will be on, vice versa. So this is how I will code the loop. So what this code actually means, it simply means that digital white LED pin, which is this LED, the first one, I set it to high. High means on. And then digital white light, which is the second LED, it will be low, meaning it will be off for 1000 milliseconds. For 1 second, I take the very same code and then I code the second LED. That means after 1 second, the second one, the second LED, which is light, should be on after 1 second. So I will change it to high. And then the second one, the first one will be off since the second one will be on. Same, and then it will be on for 1 second. After that, the loop will start over again to the first one and then to the second one, over and over and over up until I stop the program. So this is how you simply code this simple project. Let's go and test it. So I'm about to start the simulation. So I'm about to test my project if my code is properly and is it working. So I'll just start. That it's working. The LEDs are changing lights. It's green and red. Let me just stop so that I'll make my LEDs lights longer than this 1 second. Let's make it 3 seconds each. So my LEDs will be on for 3 seconds so that you guys will see it properly. There it is, the green one and the red one. Yeah, so my project is working. So this is how you guys create a simple circuit, simple LED circuit using your Arduino on your virtual device. You can do the same thing, but then when you code the physical device, the physical components, you use Arduino EDE. You have to use Arduino EDE to code these things, but it's more or less the same thing. The virtual part is made for people who don't have the physical components. So you can just design everything and code it here. I hope you guys learned something from today's lesson. Thank you.